What's going on, guys? We're back.
New York set to take the field. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Commanders, it's much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw in film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That's picked off.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious.
Hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 62 yards and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
It's caught by Robinson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy to the 27-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. Operating from the gun, Bunts. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Boom, 1st down.
Coming open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bunts.
Batted down at the line.
But it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Bunts.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants. Wandale Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bunts. They'll get this to Bell. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On the give, it's Tracy.
It's Tracy into the secondary.
He's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. At the 36. Off the play fake. Bunts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Bunts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had
Giants offense now. They get ready to head back on the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Damn it, just couldn't quite get out the edge.
They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards on the play. And the Giants Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bunts. Robinson hauling it in outright. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. First down. Off play action. Bunts. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw. Bunts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? When we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And the Giants. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And that is caught.
Touchdown, Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bunts. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be dropped for following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 2. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by
Operating from the gun. Bunts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Can we make it 20? Nope.
Now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Back to throw. Bunts. That one taken in by
That's Neighbors.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Bunts. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
First.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Bunts. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Bunts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun. Bunts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Down to 3.
He's going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Lucas Van Ness able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 on the play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Okay.
Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to go 4th. Now out come the Giants. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Bunts. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A short gain that doesn't...
New York set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. But a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. But quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Off the play fake. But he's going to rifle one deep left side.
Incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4.
Come on, coach.
The Giants now down 21-20. Less than 90 seconds to go.
Oh, shit.
Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Touchdown, Giants.
Giant touchdown. John Tracy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Get the defense. Yes, they do.
What a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play.
Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.